I went up to St George's Park recently. Can you tell us how that came about?
Yes, obviously recently opened facility, St George's acting to host the FA of late. I know the England RFU availed this facility, so we knew it was sort of quite rugby ready, and two, it was at a good stage in his rehab, a changeable stage in his rehab. So we applied for a position to, well, it's like an appointment up there really, to have some intensive rehab over a period of a week, and we got the slot. And we availed of it, and it was very, very good. So to, like I say, is a very changeable stage in his rehab. He's doing an awful lot more now on his feet, but not quite enough to be on the pitch permanently. His gym is limited to the extent where he can't quite integrate into the rest of the squad, so he's very much operating on a very individualistic approach. So why stop in St George's, we could very much tailor our gym, our pitch sessions, our running sessions around his needs and requirements. The beauty is we avail of a lot of their state-of-the-art facilities, underwater treadmill, the anti-gravity treadmill, in facilitating his return to running at graduated and moderated body weight percentages. And we were able to graduate up to the point where at the beginning of the week he couldn't effectively run on pitch, but by the end of it he could, simply by graduating his body weight, and that's how we did that.
How quickly is he progressing? Because initial suggestions said he'd be out until January. Is that still the case?
I mean, I think with the nature of the injury is still the limiting factor. He is now rehabilitating right up to the point that he's capable of, but the knee and the injury is still the limiting factor. In January he's probably not going to be too far off. I think what St George's has given us, that when he does return, he'll return probably at a higher level than he would have done. We may be able to shave a week here or there, but really the knee is still the limiting factor. We just hope that with the facilities that we've had use of and the time we've spent, we'll probably come back at a higher level of performance rather than an injury return to play in.
And how impressed were you with the facilities at St George's?
I mean, obviously the facilities like that across Europe, but this is the only one in the UK. To have all the different pieces of equipment on site, it makes this makes this place quite unique. Yeah, I mean, I was hugely impressed. I mean, obviously so with the RFU being that they chose to base him in there for the week. I think it's certainly rugby ready. I think the venue has a lot of potential, especially from a physiotherapy point of view. I think there's nowhere like it in the UK.